I just wanted to make this video to help you guys navigate through the agenda today. I have you guys working on these notes here, reflections across the x-axis. You can make the window a little larger so you can see the problems better. But I have all these graphs for you that I'd like for you to reflect across the x-axis. But again, to help with this, I have this Desmos attachment. And if you actually click right here in the bottom right corner, you can open up a graph. I've already typed in all of the functions that you guys are going to work with today, and your job is to reflect them across the x-axis. So currently we have graphed negative 0.3x squared, and if I want to flip this over the x-axis, I want it to go over here, and I want it to go up, like how the x-axis is kind of like the mirror. So I want to see, I believe I can do this by just taking the opposite of what I have here. So if I have the negative 0.3x squared, the positive 0.3x squared should do just that. And so as you work through the problems, they're going to be asking you for a function rule. So what should you do to the function to reflect it? And then here there are some other translations you can do. So the negative 0.3x squared plus 5. Maybe we can try that on another. Get negative. And we have like plus 5. So you can see the relationship between all of the graphs that we've created. You can change the colors by clicking on the edit and then making this blue, making this green, just so you can see the difference between each of the individual graphs. But then I'd like you to do the same thing with these three graphs as well. If you want to turn off these graphs, you can just click here. And then if I want to turn this one on, now we can see the second function. So just work with Desmos today to investigate what you're going to be doing with reflecting functions over the x-axis. After that, I do have some reflection questions for you. Not get a reflection. Um, so here I'm asking you to look at the relationship between the coordinates of the maximums and minimum points, x-intercepts and y-intercepts. So kind of similar to what we did with the vertical translations. And again, you can just take a look at this, over with the graphs that you investigate today. So here's the original, here's the reflection, and we have zeros. Just this 0 happens to be the same thing as its y-intercept. But again, you can kind of click on and investigate point by point.